Hello.
Hello, good
Good
morning, sir.
morning. Yes, good morning, Raj. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And how are you?
I am not too good. I've got a very bad throat.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got a sore throat and I've
so
got a
are you
cold
on
also.
medication?
No, I am not on medication. I'm on home remedy.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah. And you just disappeared. You vanished into thin air. Where were you for the past so many days? I think it's been months now since we talked last.
yeah.
Where were you?
So I took a break, and after that I am here again.
Okay. Very good. It's very important to take a break also,
Yeah, right,
right? Because if you continue doing something, then that thing becomes very monotonous and then you don't give 100%.
right.
So a break is very important, right? And that's how the
Yeah,
brain also functions. The brain takes some time to process all the information that you have received and thereafter get it and implement it into your habit or your daily life, right? That's what the brain does. So it needs a break also.
yeah,
So it's a fabulous thing that you took a break. If you're looking for a platform where you can start your tutoring journey, right? So you
right.
can, yes, you can look into talking this app that I have given you, because at the moment I would say that you are somewhere between intermediate and proficient, right?
Yeah,
You're somewhere
right.
between that.
I mean, I have
Okay.
taken some courses as well, and as far as
Hmm.
speaking is concerned, I have not crossed the B2, but in other core skill I have touched seven, sometimes even six. But when it comes to speaking,
Right.
I have not touched that, and that's when I decided that okay, there is something that I'm lagging behind. Maybe the pronunciation has not been corrected that well,
Right.
and intonation as well,
Right.
like
And
facial
that
expression
is
and all that.
absolutely, and that is something that you will need to take care of if you really want to get up to that level of 8, 8.5, and 9, that proficiency level when you talk about
Yeah,
SET, right? So the proficiency level there. So what you can do is you can start your tutoring journey with that app, okay? And I'm absolutely certain that you will get selected as a tutor.
okay. Yeah,
Right. So start your tutoring journey there and give some more time to Clapingo as well. So you can get into the flow of tutoring and speaking to different people also, right? On
right,
the
right.
app, you will get paid for it also.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And it will help you a lot to improve your fluency. It will help you a lot to improve on your pronunciation. Because, see, what actually happens is I remember personal experience. I remember when I joined Clapingo, and this happens with most of the English people, speaking people. When we talk about fluency, most of the people are fluent. However, when it comes to the use of fillers, most people use fillers,
Yeah,
right? So a person can be very fluent in English. However, if you also notice on YouTube, if you watch these YouTube channels, if you watch different people talking, even if you watch film stars talking, right? So
right,
to a certain extent, they'll be using those monosyllables they'll be using, or
right.
they will be using a catchphrase. You know what I mean, and I mean, yeah, and like, and so on and so forth. They will be using these phrases. So
Right.
So the first step that I took when I joined Clapingo, because our way of speaking was also like that. We were taught to speak with the use of fillers, right? So the
Okay.
first
Yeah,
step when I joined Clapingo as a tutor was to eliminate those fillers so that I could be in a position to tell the other person that you are using a filler and this is how you need to get rid of fillers,
yeah, right.
right? Right. So exactly the same way when you join as a tutor on the other app, right? You will have to be very good with your pronunciation. You will have to be very good with your grammar. Then only you can tell the other person that this is where your pronunciation lacks, and this is where your
Yeah,
grammar lacks, and this is what you
right. Exactly.
need, right? So it's a very good way of improving yourself further.
Yeah.
Okay, so do that. Go through that app once, and I think that will be really bad. And besides that, how are your sessions going on with Clappingo? We haven't been
Yeah.
together for a very long time.
Yeah, of course. So it's like I started almost, this is the last week of the first month when I started, and I was looking
Okay.
forward to your sessions. And yesterday, when I got the chance,
Right.
I booked three in a shot, like two together, and
Yeah,
one is
nice.
at three. And the another reason for booking three
Sure.
only 2 days, from tomorrow I'm busy for 4 or 5 days with other the family things. So I thought that okay, I'll
Right.
have to finish it by tomorrow. So go it with this.
Right. Yeah. And yesterday when I looked at it, I was like, oh my God, Raj is back and he's booked 3 sessions.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I was so looking forward to these sessions because your sessions are always very interesting, and it's very seldom that we come across a learner as dedicated as you.
might say. And
Right,
yes, likewise, I enjoy the sessions, and all the tutors that I have been talking to on a regular basis. I enjoy
right.
uh,
Wow.
connecting with them because the feedbacks that I get that makes me feel encouraged and confident as well about myself. And when
Right,
I talk to the new tutors, that is
right,
also a challenging one because I try to uh, challenge myself that if I'm
right.
good enough, then at least they should not find any major issue with my speaking or anything. But whenever I
Absolutely.
talk to new tutors, they come up with some or the other feedback that make me feel that okay, I have to still work on these things as well. So that is the
Right,
challenging part, to talk with new tutors and to
absolutely.
talk with the tutors whom I am talking on a regular basis.
One more thing that you can do is when you are selecting your tutors. Now there are many tutors who have a rating. All tutors have a rating, right? Some will
Yeah,
have a right. So look at the rating, and also look at the number of reviews. Okay,
yeah,
look at the number
right,
of reviews. If there are many number of reviews, don't book that tutor. Look for the least number of reviews. For example, 0 reviews and 1 review or 2 reviews, right? Because those tutors will be very fresh to the platform.
right.
They will be very fresh to the platform, and they have it in their mind that we have to correct this person.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Do you understand? Yes, they a premeditated mindset they have that okay, we are tutors now because they're very new. They don't know how to do it at the moment, right? So they're very new
right.
to it. So for them, the only thing is I have to look at this guy and I have to take out every mistake this man makes,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
So
Right.
book those tutors, and it will be a challenge for you. If they cannot take out even a single mistake, that's well done then.
Yeah, of course.
Because
And
sometimes,
sometimes I try to whenever I go with the new tutors, or there have been instances that I have made mistake, the tutors have not been able to, or maybe they missed it.
right.
So after when I was going through the video, I
Mhm,
realized that okay, these were the mistakes that
mhm.
got missed by the tutor as
Right, right. And many times it happens with us tutors, old tutors, like I know you, right? So I know
yeah,
exactly where you might make a mistake.
right,
So probably I will not pay attention to the rest of the part. I know that, yes, Raj makes a mistake here. There is some problem that he has with fluency. There's some problem that he has with the pronunciation. So I'll basically be concentrated on your pronunciation. So in that process, you might be making some other mistake, and I'll overlook that.
yeah,
Right?
of
It's
course,
it's human nature, right? But a
yeah,
person,
sure,
right? But a person who is absolutely new to you and who's absolutely new to the platform, right? Why I say new to the platform, because people who are veterans with the platform also tend to overlook a few mistakes,
yeah,
right? We give the benefit of the doubt that this person has been speaking for a pretty long time, and it's okay. Probably we'll wait for the next mistake that you make.
right,
Okay. Suppose you make a mistake in tenses in the past tense. I will not correct you on the first mistake. I will correct you on the second or third mistake, because then I know that you have an issue with the past tense.
Right.
One mistake could be a slip of the tongue, right?
Yeah.
But with new tutors, fresh tutors, they'll correct you on the first mistake.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so that's why I'm saying make it a challenge. Start using different tutors and new tutors also.
Yes,
Okay,
of course. And that is the real challenge, because if I mean, when I go through that yes, I had made these mistakes. So
right,
sometimes I have realized that even the tutors make those mistakes. I have gone
exactly,
through that. That yes,
right,
I have
so,
found a few mistakes. Like
right,
someone was suggesting me that I'm hoping that you are doing perfect, and here
right,
I'm hoping is wrong. I guess
right.
I hope you are
Mhm.
doing perfect. Is that right?
I hope you are doing right. I hoping he brings it into continuous,
Yeah.
right? Right. So it's using continuous here, because hope is a main verb, and you can use it in continuous also. But most often than not, it is not used in that way. I am hoping that you are right.
Yeah.
When
Right.
we have to say that, I hope you're doing well, right?
Right.
All right. So generally, we don't use it in continuous, right? That's a well noted point. And uh, see, you must also understand that when you have new tutors, right? When you have absolute, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but you seem to be an
Yeah. Right.
old friend of mine. That's why, yeah, but you seem to be an old friend of mine. That's why I'm telling you this. Okay. So with new tutors, you also have the chance of dominating the conversation.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
You understand? Of You also have the chance of dictating the direction of the conversation,
Right.
right? So use those opportunities, and with new tutors, because old tutors, they know, they are veterans at it, and they know how to take the conversation from your hands.
Right.
Right. So they know how to run their sessions. But the fresh ones, right, who are absolutely fresh, you have that opportunity of leading the conversation and also dominating the conversation. So try that out.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So in the next session, we have another session after this, right? We don't have time for it right now. So in the next session, we will try to learn a bit about dominating a conversation and directing the flow of a conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll go as per your session notes. We'll take out your session notes. Okay. And with that, we'll see how you can take the conversation in your direction.
Right.
Okay, because that is also something that
Yeah.
is required.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
to be a good conversationist. Besides that, how is everything else going on, and how have you been doing everything at home? How are your family members, and how is everything going on? And your institution?
Everything is fine except the institution.
Why, what happened to the institution?
I mean, that is still in a struggling phase. So I
Okay,
still have just 2 or 3 students.
okay. So how long has it been since you set up the institution?
It's been more than 6 months now.
Right. And how many students?
Like the number of students have not gone over 5 or 6, and
Right.
currently I have just 3 students.
Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Do not demotivate yourself.
Yeah, of
Uh,
course.
and is the institution in your own locality, or is it slightly away from your locality?
No, it is in my location. Like
Okay.
I had tried the another in another location, but that also
Mhm.
didn't work. And there I had
Right.
only one student for more than 3 months maybe. So I
Right.
just dropped that, and I thought
Mhm.
that first I work on this location only, and if it works, and then I can spend at other places as
Right. And how are you advertising your institution?
well. Just through local people, not. Mm.
Okay. All right. A
Not, I
method.
mean, not spending more time on advertising. Like if somebody is coming and he gets that improvement, then he will bring some others. And
Right.
if I get at least 5 or 10 students to make them improved, that they should feel that yes, I have gained so many things from him. That
Right.
will work for me. I'm working on that.
Excellent. Excellent. However, one more thing that I realized when I was running my institution, I'm giving you free advice here. I'm so sorry about
Yeah. No, no, why? Sorry. I'm
that.
here to take your advice.
uh, those pamphlets, those small pamphlets that you can put
Yeah.
in the newspaper, they are not very expensive to get them printed, right? And I would suggest that every month, if you can take out these pamphlets once, I think every month it should be once a week,
Okay.
every Sunday, right? Do this for at least 2 months or 3 months in
All
the
right.
newspaper, the local newspaper that you have, right?
Yeah.
So it proves to be very helpful. It proves to be very